Welcome everyone to my review for Beautiful Creatures Tarot by J.R. Rivera and artwork by Jasmine Becket-Griffith. I was so excited to get this deck. I also got Jasmine's other one that she just did, Alice the Wonderland. So stay tuned for a review on that as well. But oh my gosh, this deck is so beautiful. Now, I didn't realize how big the box was going to be. I mean, look at when you compare it to our cards at the Moon Tree, to a regular size sort of oracle card, and you even compare that to sort of a regular tarot card deck. Look at, you've got, it's quite large. So it is large and in charge, and let's open it up. Okay. So there's the author, J.R. Rivera. And there's beautiful Jasmine and her beautiful artwork. She's an acrylic painter. Okay, so then when you open the book, you've got your, what looks to be the major arcana here, or maybe they're just split into just two so they fit in the box. Okay, so let's see. These are the backs of the cards. They're really cute. Okay, and these tarot cards do read in reversals. So before I get into everything, I just wanted to mention that they do give you 2 bonus cards. If you're a person that likes using a significator, we've got You Are One, and it's all about being authentic. Okay, but it's also about your significator for the querent. And as well, we do have paranormal or curiosity, which is about being curious about a situation. So this could be a significator for the situation. And this was, by the way, I'm just plugging my own pyramids here. I make these Orgonite, Orgone Energy pyramids and other devices at my link below here, www.themoontree.org. All right, so let's move on. The Fool, exploration, the beginning of a journey. And see how the cards are also a lot about using chakras and color. Like, for example, this makes me think vision for the third eye chakra. You have a vision for the future and you're going to take a chance and you have to trust your intuition, and all the chakras are sort of in this one, the yellow orange, for bravery and courage, right? Blue eyes wide, ready for communication, ready to fly on her wings, fly on her own, metamorphosis with the butterfly. I mean, there is really a lot of symbology that you could look at with these cards. You just have to take the time to do that. Number 1, the Magician, making your way, combining alchemy and using all your inner skills, right? The Magician. The High Priestess, using your intuition. You know, she's opening a book, but suddenly it's starting to write in the book, and she's listening to her intuition and her inner wisdom and, you know, all that stuff. We've got 3, the Empress, for creativity, merging, growth. We've got the Emperor, you know, sovereignty, but also for boundaries and structure in your life. And then we get into the Hierophant, right? All about your morals. Could be religious, could be spiritual views, stuff like that. Isn't that cute with the angel wings? I mean, and the book shows a nice story for everything. The Lovers can mean a choice, or it can actually mean both lovers. Here we got the Ultimatum, right? And this is the major arcana cards where there's major events in your life playing out here. The Chariot, things are in motion. You're the control of your vehicle, of your life. Strength, the number 8. Usually in other tarot, it's a lion, but it's taming the beast and using, you know, using your strength. Doesn't have to be aggressive. You know, there's such thing as gentle strength, that kind of thing. Okay, and then we got number 9, the Hermit. Introspection, looking within yourself, maybe needing a timeout, so to speak. Number 10, the Wheel, which is on the cover of the book, in the box. Changes. You want to spin the wheel and try and get it where you'd like it to go rather than leave it to fate. There is ways to control our changes and control how we react to changes, and how to find opportunity within a situation, right? The wheel. We've got number 11, justice, equality, very Libra-ish as well. And the magic 11. Justice and equality. Number 12, the hanging one. So the hanged man, it could be perception. So it's like seeing through what is fake, what is not fake. Maybe just hanging out, relaxing and thinking about it. It's kind of like maybe you just got out of high school, grade 12, you just graduated and you want to take a year off to think about it, right? You know, there's so many meanings, but okay. We've got 13, the transformation. This is also called the death card in tarot, but not literal death. It means a major transformation happening, transition into something new. We've got number 14, temperance. Everything in moderation, folks. Got number 15, the habit, dependency. This can be the devil card in regular tarot, a traditional tarot, I should say. And the devil card is all about being attached to addictions or to certain people or to certain thought patterns that no longer serve you. And so getting out of the dependency, out of the habit to escape that is very helpful indeed. And 1 + 5, by the way, equals 6, which is reestablishing balance. And then we got number 16, the decadence, abruption. This could be the tower card in regular tarot. And she's holding on to her feelings, and then something's got to give after a while. You can't hold everything in, and you can't hold on to certain situations because one day things can break, and that kind of thing. And it could be an abrupt situation here in your life. Then we got number 17, very Aquarius, the star. Lots of hope here. We've got number 18, the moon, which is all about the hidden emotions, the hidden parts of the situation that you may not be aware of. Then we've got number 19, the sun, clarity, the sun shines beautifully on us. And then we've got number 20, judgment, an opportunity to do something new and whistle your own tune. There was an opportunity to spread her wings and do something different. And a lot of times we don't do the things we want to do because we're feeling that we're going to be judged by someone. And that can mean we feel like we might lose something. And so this card is all about letting go of all judgment for yourself and for others in order to embark on something, especially when it comes to opportunity. Sometimes we miss the opportunity because we're so focused on judging or beating to other person's drum instead of beating to our own drum, right? Lots of meaning and symbology in these cards for sure. 21, the world. So here we end the major arcana. We've completed the cycle. Number 21, the world. And now it's time to, move on to something new. There's a transformation here. And the world is your oyster. So that's cool. Then we get into the pip cards or the minor arcana. Number 1 of wands, a new energy coming your way. Number 2, decisions, 2 of wands, some kind of decision in your environment. Lots of times it can be about work related or something in your immediate environment that's very important to you. You have to make this certain kind of decision. And we do see, 2 very hot looking flowers, and wands is a hot suit, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, that hot fiery, suit. 3 of wands, having patience, right? You've got the 3 red flowers there. Having patience to really think about your decision because it's an important decision. You got the 4 of wands, which is unity. It's being familiar with your family members, your close friends, being unified. It's important to have close relationships in our life to complete us. 5 of wands is about rivalry, basically fighting, argument, that kind of thing with people, or some kind of distress that way about, a competition. Sometimes it can just mean. 6 of wands, victory. Victory is mine. So you deserve it. You've, reached the rewards. Now, also in tarot, you can have upside down cards. So let's pretend you got this upside down. It might mean that you wish to be rewarded, but because it's upside down, it's kind of got a negative sort of undertone, which means that maybe you wish to be, but you're being ignored or you're not being acknowledged, for example. So you get to look at the reversed meanings in the book as well. We got 7 of wands, bravery. So feeling very brave and courageous and maybe having to go into battle, and you've got your little goldfishes helping you out here. We've got the 8 of Wands, which is a message or speed. There's a message coming to you, and it's important one, so be aware. 9 of Wands, stamina. And this is a lot of times like you've kind of been beat down or you've been hurt. Someone really hurt your feelings. Like in the story of this, she made a painting. She saw a vision of Jesus. And so she drew it, or she painted her vision of Jesus, and everybody laughed at her and thought, yeah, right, that doesn't look like Jesus and stuff like that, right? And so, you know, even though you get down, you forgive, you forget, you move on, because there will be someone that will appreciate, you know, what you have to offer. You're just not everybody's cup of tea, right? We all have our own cup of tea, so to speak. So you will find those people that resonate with you. You just have to keep the stamina up and keep going. Then we got the 10 of Wands, hardship. So this can be like, I'm carrying so many wands on my back. I've been through a lot, but I had to do all that stuff. What this lady's telling us is, you know, I've got the gray hair, but I've been through a lot, but it sure taught me a lot. And, you know, you learn a lot of things down the way. You become more braver. You become more joyful as you get older. You know, hardships make you stronger. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger, that kind of thing. And then we get into the cups, which are the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Those signs, watery, emotional, okay, intuitive, sensitive, feely cards. Okay, so we got the 1, so a new opportunity in love perhaps, but here we got fondness. You're really fond or feeling love for a thing or a person right now. We got the 2 of Cups, usually talks about relationships or partners. And it doesn't have to just be a love relationship. It can be any 2 people kind of thing. Number 3 of Cups, a celebration. Usually you have 3 women all hanging out and having dancing and having drinks and things like that. And if it's upside down, it can mean that there's a problem, you know, maybe too much celebration, or maybe too many, you know, 3. There's a third person in the mix that's causing trouble if it was upside down, for example. You have to look at the surrounding cards and use your intuition as well when you do tarot. Then we get the 4 of Cups. We've got ennui. I'm a little bored. Okay. Oh man, I love this card though, with the blue butterflies. Blue butterflies are beautiful. This is probably one of my favorite cards so far. I love this card. For me, because I love blue butterflies and that. But 4 of Cups just means I'm kind of bored and that. 5 of Cups, I regret. Oops, you know, I suggest don't live your life in regret. Just move forward. I mean, you never lose. You either win or you learn. Then we've got the 6 of Cups, memories. So a lot about our nostalgic past. Don't live in the past too much though, because you still have a future to live, right? We got 7 of Cups, delusions. Sometimes you have to make a decision. Like lots of times in tarot, this is a decision card. Do I choose this, or this? Sometimes you have to make a decision, but it's better to make a bad choice than no choice at all, sort of thing. 8 of Cups, quest. Ooh, going on a quest. Just because you have everything you want doesn't mean you have what you need. Sometimes you just have to walk in another direction. And then we get the 9 of Cups, satisfaction. There's that wine and grapes again, yum. And here we've got success at last. It's wonderful, but don't let it get to your head. And then we got 10 of Cups. And 10 of Cups is contentment, happiness. Usually in family, usually in feelings. It's the end of the chapter, and now you're ready to begin a new one. But it's a good, nice card. I always like getting the 10 of Cups. Okay, and then we get the 1 of Swords, intellect. Swords are like the air signs: Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And here we have a new idea, a new aha moment coming your way. Then we got 2 of Swords, confusion, this or that. I'm a little confused. 3 of Swords, disappointment. This one's the yucky card when you have all those swords in the heart in regular tarot and you're like, oh, I just broke up, or something really hurt me, or, you know, I have much grief in my heart. Very disappointing sort of feeling. We get the 4 of Swords, a repose. This means a rest. Meditation could be key here. A time of, like, you know, stepping back. Self-care. Five of Swords, defeat. Sometimes you're just, you know, feeling really, really defeated. And in those cases, go and take a nap. Number 6 of Swords, detachment. This is interesting. There's lots of synchronicities happening for me in this deck right now. Okay, sorry, I digress. I am an Aquarius. I digress a lot. 6 of Swords, detachment. Okay. Then we got 7 of Swords, treachery. This can mean somebody did you wrong or you did somebody wrong. Here we got the 8 of Swords, feeling imprisoned, imprisonment in some kind of cage. But usually it's all in our head. Swords is all about intellect, mental capacity. Lots of this stuff is just in our heads. 9 of Swords, anxiety. And the only thing that's making her feel better is wearing that mask. And she doesn't even know where this anxiety is coming from. Although a lot of it does come from self-blame. That's a big problem with humans, I think, is lots of our problems of anxiety and negative come from blaming ourselves and guilty feelings. And that's something we need to release and let go. Then we have 10 of Swords, finality. This is like done, you're done, it's over. The decision's been made, the situation is at its end. Nothing else you can do about it. You tried, you may have kind of lost, but remember, there is no losing. You either win or you learn. Pentacles, this is earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, earth signs. So it also means material wealth and money is pentacles or coins, you could say. So when you get a 1, always a new beginning, some new kind of abundance coming your way, some kind of money falling from the sky, so to speak. Number 2 of Pentacles, flexibility. Usually you have to balance, you might have to balance 2 jobs or you have to balance 2 things. So you need to be flexible in this case. 3 of Pentacles is mastership, mastering your craft, but also using the merging and growth and blending with other minds, not just your own. Number 4 of Pentacles means greed. You're holding on to your money. Or in some cases, it can just be that you're really saving for that rainy day. Number 5 of Pentacles is poverty, feeling pretty poor. Hang in there. 5 is always the number of some kind of chaos and problems and obstacles to get over. We're learning something here, okay? Things will get better and you're not as alone as you feel. It can be hard, but just try to have that positive attitude and that go-go attitude and do actions that make you happy and have faith. You're not as alone as you might think. Don't give up hope, no matter how bleak things seem. Like, look how bleak this woman's thing around her looks. It looks pretty shitty, right? She even has a gas mask. But don't worry, don't give up hope, no matter how, because what goes down must come up. Just like the stock market, just like any cycle of life, all right? And we get the 6 of Pentacles, generosity, the gift of giving. If you have enough to spare, it's good karma to be generous, right? It's better to give than it is to receive. However, receiving is okay too. 7 of Pentacles show that you're making progress. In many other tarot decks, it's like he's growing, or she or he is growing a plant, a big tree, and waiting for the fruits so that they can harvest the fruits off their labor, kind of thing. 8 of Pentacles means practice, okay? Working at your craft. A lot of times it's a work card or an apprentice card or something like that. 9 of Pentacles is rewards. Rewarded for all your effort. Here we is like, now we can take a deep breath, relax. I create my own success. All is well in the world. Positive affirmation. It's success is coming, right? Through your own efforts. Number 10 of Pentacles, your legacy. 10 is always the end of something. And happiness is more than money, by the way. Success is more than wealth. Abundance itself comes in many forms. Live your life to the fullest, especially those shared with others. Okay? They all lived happily ever after, so to speak. We get into all the kings and queens and pages here. Now, we get the Page of Cups. Okay, so pages are the sort of beginners. They're still not educated yet, not experienced, and just going on their way yet, like starting on the journey in a way, right? Usually these cards relate to people in your life, but a lot of times they just mean the energy of the situation. So maybe that you're getting into a more creative cycle, you know, in your astrology. And you would see the Page of Cups, meaning that you're becoming more artistic, for example. We've got the Page of Swords, which is the intellect and mind stuff. So inspection, looking at everything very carefully, inspecting. Page of Pentacles, reliability, being reliable. Could be starting a new job or starting something new in money, finances, right? Because Page is always the youngest, just starting out. Can mean a child or a younger person, maybe a teenager, to sometimes about up to 18 or so, maybe. Because then we get into the Knights, which is like the 20s and early 30s, and that 20s and 30s is the anyways, I'm talking too much here. Okay, Page of Wands, so that hot fiery wands, venture, adventure, going on to something new, hot and fiery. Always notice the colors that she puts, because she's spent, you can feel, like, look at the Knight of Cups, and I said it's a watery, you know, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer sort of feeling. And here we've got the Knight, empathy, having empathy for others. That's the feeling here. And look, we even have a little Pisces symbol that she put there. Wow, cool. I like that. Here we've got the King, the big King of Swords, Aquarius, big thinker, big logic. Oh, there's the word logic. I didn't even see that too. But yeah, logic. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, ambition. There's Capricorn sign, very ambitious, especially when it comes to work and climbing the she put Saturn in the mix, and Saturn is definitely Capricorn's ruler. Very rule based too, you know, boundaries, rules, the wise old Saturn there. So this really Queen of Pentacles energy is all about having the ambition to move forward at work or in some kind of life progress, that kind of thing. Very cool. I like how they made the court cards here. Knight of Wands. Ooh, that desire. And there's the Sagittarius. And look, it's the Jupiter, which is related to Sagittarius. Wow, I love how they put the planetary stuff in here too. And that hot, fiery color of red hair. Like, there's so much symbolism in these cards. I could just stand and stare and look at it forever. Knight of Wands. Desire. The desire to move forward into something. Could be even, you know, sexual desire. I keep thinking this is kind of a sexy card too. All right. And then we've got the King of Cups. The, you know, Scorpio. So we've got like this mature energy of the emotions, having a good handle on the emotions, having a good detective, get to the root of the problem, you know. And here they put fascination. So I know that this Scorpio energy too really likes to dig deep into things and be fascinated with. So that energy of the King of Cups is to be fascinated with certain topics and certain things, and be very emotionally invested in that as well. Queen of Swords, fairness, very Libra-ish. Oh, there's the Libra sign right here on her arm. Okay, and so here we have Libra being, you know, very fair, using logic as well, like the King of Swords does. It doesn't have to mean anybody that has a Libra. It's just the energy that you're feeling, right? The energy of the card that shines on your situation. Knight of Pentacles, servitude, so being of service to others. And here we have Virgo, and Virgo love to be of service for others as well. So servitude, that's a cool way to interpret the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, so then we get into the King of Wands, leadership. Lots of sunflowers there. You know, when I see sunflowers, I think Leo. You know, and Wands, Leo, fiery hot Leo is in the suit of Wands, being a leader in your thing. Oh, there's a Leo on her arm. Oh, I guess most of these cards have the zodiac sign. So it is a Leo. Yeah, I could see that, because Leo is very with the sun and the lion's mane and the sunflower and all that. Once you get more, like, once you get more into the whole tarot thing and oracle card thing and astrology thing, you start to see all the commonalities, I should say. Queen of Cups. Oh, very intuitive card. Very Cancer-ish. Yes, with the, and very ruled by the moon. You know, lots of psychics or intuitive people, or people very in tune with their you know, tapping into their intuition will get this kind of Queen of Cups energy. Queen of Cups is also the energy that likes to nurture people, and like they make, you know, this woman would be someone who you love to go to their house after school because you know they're going to make the best cookies for you. You know what I mean? Okay, Knight of Swords, idealism. Oh, and we've got Gemini. The Knight of Swords is not so emotional. It's more of, you know, that idealist sort of energy. Here we've got the King of Pentacles, loyalty. So here we've got Taurus symbology here. Very good with money matters. Likes routine, very loyal, but that's the energy of this card. Not scatterbrained. Like maybe this Knight of Swords might have been a little bit more scattered and a younger energy. That's, you know, where this one's very like, been there, done that. I'm old and wise kind of feeling. I know how to be, you know, nice routine and be loyal and not scatterbrained. That kind of, you see how it's sort of a little bit opposite almost. Okay, and then we get into our final pip card, which is the Queen of Wands. Because I think Mars shining down with that go, go, go Mars energy. Get things done. Multitasker, that kind of feeling. We do have a lot of Aries, which is very leadership driven. Lots of red Aries, fiery Mars energy, being a leader. Lots of self-confidence. Good with people, good at leading people, that kind of feeling. And it's a female energy as well mixed into that mix because it is about the Queen of Wands. It has about 5 things going on and she can manage all of it, no problem. She can manage like 5 things going on at once, and she's super confident. She's good with people. She's always determined. She's at the top, you know, and she could be even an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo person. This is very leadership Aries energy. Oh, so there you go. All right, so why don't we give these bad boys a try? I really am enjoying the purple side metallic thing. Actually, I really need to shuffle these because I haven't shuffled them. Okay, one for the morning. Oh, and it's about me. It's the significator that came up. Okay, so I could even just say the morning will be a lot about just me maybe getting ready, putting on my mask, my makeup, you know, right? Okay. Could be about me being authentic with someone, that kind of thing. Now in the afternoon tomorrow, what could I expect? I could expect some victory. I could maybe hear some good news about being rewarded for some hard work that I've been doing. Okay, you know, maybe it's all about, because this week I want to gather my taxes ready to get it ready to the accountant. So, you know, it could be a victorious afternoon where I get that all ready and set to go. 6 is also about reestablishing the balance in your environment. So I could say too, you know, getting my taxes ready is a victoria. It's a success, and in that reestablishing the balance, reestablishing my money balance. Ha 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 ha. Okay, and then for the evening tomorrow, we could say, there it is. Ooh, another money thing. 1 of Pentacles, a new opportunity for money coming my way. Abundance is coming our way tomorrow evening. So tomorrow looks like a victorious money day for me. Yay! So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my review of the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. Can't wait to start using this deck. And, you know, I hope you learned something new, especially if you're a beginner tarot reader. I hope that you learned something new today as well. All right. So thank you so much. And if you'd like your own personal reading, and I can even use these cards for you, please visit me at www.themoontree.org, helping you navigate life's energies. Bye for now.
I am on a journey. There's a long way left to go, dancing down the open road.
Themoontree.org, intuitive living for a magical life.